Hi, my name is Valerie Meekum, and my app is called Grow. It is an app that measures and calculates the growth of a child. The reason why I chose this app was, well, every time you take your child to the doctors, they're going to be weighed and measured, and they record these measurements each time. What are these measurements used for, and why are they important? Well, it can tell you a lot about the health of a child. For instance, it can tell you the genetics and the environment of the child, the nutrition or activity they're receiving, or the health concerns that they may be developing. My goal for this was to get rid of the markings on the wall, to make a convenient and easy place to record these measurements and to allow parents to better regulate the growth of their child. In the beginning, my sketches, I have to admit I did not understand user interface or iOS standards, and I just was going off of what I remember an app looks like. In my testing, I learned a lot about how an app works, how to respond to reaction and response, and it just helped me to develop a better product in the end. I just kind of want to go through some of my pages. I'm not going to say a whole lot for time's sake. This is my login page. This is my family page, my profile page, and growth page, and records page. I want to show you in the prototype this measurements page, how even though it looks pretty simple, it's probably one of my favorite. If I can get to prototype. Okay, here is my prototype. When you come in, you're going to log in. The information that I have on my app needs to be secure, and so I required a login. You could type your information, and then when you sign in, it brings you to the home page. On the home page, if you're a new user and you have not entered any information in, you can add a photo, or you can, if you have photos already and you want to change these photos because kids grow up and their faces are going to change, you can replace or delete those. And then also adding a child, you can add the picture here, you can add their name, you can put boy or girl, their birth date, birth weight, and birth height to get them started, and then once you hit add, it brings you to their new profile page. On this profile page, you will see their weight and their height and their age and the date of that age and weight. And then you can add new measurements. This is one of the things that will be important for our records. And then when you hit records, it will let you know that it's been recorded. If you go back to your home page and you click on any one of the profile pages, it will bring you the information that you need. If we want to see the growth of this child, you would hit the growth icon, which is a little ruler at the bottom. This app shows the percentages and the graph to show you in what way your child is growing and if there's any concerns in that growth. The records file, as I mentioned earlier, this is kind of my little filing cabinet. No longer do I have all of the information listed on one page, making it confusing and not very usable. Here you click on the button and you can see the list of added measurements. You can print or you can add a document or save a document. The vaccines also are listed with what vaccine, the date, and the office for future reference. And then if you're going to add a vaccine, you can simply add the vaccine, you can add the date and the office, and then when you hit enter, it shows that it is recorded. Now if we go back to the home page, you can see this little comparison app, which is kind of fun, where you can pick two. If you have more children, of course, you pick two. If you only have one, you could add maybe yourself and your measurements to see where you compare with your child. And then you have the weight and height for today, or the weight and height for the same age. So if you want to see both of them at age 2, you could mark that. And then when you hit compare, it would give you who is taller, saying James, by 1 inch. Anyways, this is my app. Thank you so much for taking the time to my presentation. My app, hopefully now, is easy to use. It's secure. It has quick record entry. It has a fun growth and comparison pages. It provides accessible documentation, and graph allows for quick reference. Thank you.